What I knew was if my husband was away and there was an emergency or there was resources that I needed, questions that I needed answered, the Ombudsman would be my go-to person for that.
So for me, I was actually blessed. About a week or two after marrying my sailor, I was actually introduced to the Ombudsman, and she took me under her wing and just helped me learn the ropes to what the military lifestyle was all about. I had never had any dealings with any military before I met my husband, so it was a totally new world to me, and she was amazing. And that's always something that I have never forgotten, and I knew that that's something that I wanted to do. I wanted to do the same thing that she did for me, for other people.
Before I was an ombudsman, I knew about the program through my husband. On my first deployment with him, he made sure that I was aware of what an ombudsman was and what their job was and what they do. He got me on her email distribution list, and very quickly I found out what an amazing resource an ombudsman is and just how amazing this program is, and I was in love with it from that moment on.
I didn't know a whole lot. I knew that Ombudsman worked with the command.
I knew very little. I did hear an ombudsman speak at an outdoor party. That was years before I started as an ombudsman, and I'd actually forgotten that there were even ombudsmen, so I really didn't know much about it.
Before I was an ombudsman, I actually didn't know a lot about the program. I knew they were there to help people, but I wasn't exactly sure how they did that.
Honestly, nothing. My husband had just started active duty and we were brand new to this life, and I decided that this was a good way to learn.
Truth be told, I knew very little about the program. I knew that each command had an ombudsman, but I wasn't sure what all that entailed.
So I didn't know much. I know that they were the liaison for families of the command, but I really didn't know in depth of what and how much they really do and how much they support each family member for the command.